Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a troop spotlight on the Dragon. So you guys might have seen already, a couple of the other Clash YouTubers were talking about the Barbarian, the Archer, the Goblin, but today we're going to be talking about one of the most beastly troops in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some army compositions I like to use, talk about the details of the Dragon, and sort of just give you guys a rundown about what they are all about. So before we do anything, we need to define the Dragon as a troop. And something that's cool about the Dragon is it's more of a hybrid troop. It can deal a lot of damage as well as take a lot of damage. And you can't really say that about any other troop besides the P.E.K.K.A. So at level 4, you can see my Dragons deal out 200 damage per second, as well as they have 2,500 hit points, so they can take a lot of return fire. Also, since the Dragons are an air troop, they can avoid the cannons, they can avoid the mortars, and if the person has their X-bows set on ground, you're going to have a good time destroying their base. So something cool about the Dragons is that they are powerful at every single level. So even though mine are level 4, at level 1 when you unlock your Dragon, you get it at Town Hall 7 when you upgrade your barracks to level 9. And at Town Hall 7, people can only build 2 air defense, and a lot of people really don't even build their air defense. They just don't think they need it, so you go ahead and you train up your Dragons, and you can steamroll almost any base. So since the Dragons are so powerful, they do take up a lot of housing space. They take up 20 spots. So if you guys can only hold 200 army camp spaces, you're only going to be able to hold 10 Dragons. But in general, that's still enough to steamroll most bases that you come across, at least at lower levels. And yeah, they're definitely a great troop. So let's go ahead and talk about what type of army compositions I like to use Dragons in. And for me personally, I use them in 2 different scenarios. Number 1, believe it or not, when I was at Town Hall 7 or Town Hall 8, I really like to use Dragons when I was farming. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense since they do cost 25,000 elixir, I think, at level 1. But what I would do is I would bring my normal farming composition. I'd bring Giants, Goblins, Wall Breakers, Archers. But I'd also sneak 2 Dragons in my army camps. And I would rarely use the Dragons, but occasionally I'd come across bases that would have their air defense really low, or some people wouldn't even build their air defense. I can't tell you guys how many people neglect their air defense. And for those people, they might have like 300 or 400,000 resources, and all I have to do is drop those 2 Dragons and they will destroy the entire base. I'm telling you guys, they're really, really powerful at a low level, and since I only had to drop those 2 Dragons, I would make a huge profit. The other scenario that most people like to use Dragons is like in this raid right here. They use them in Clan Wars, and they will use a mass amount of them. So they'll usually train maybe 10 or 11 depending on how many army camp spaces they can hold. Or they'll bring like 9 and then a couple minions. But generally people will use this to try to get 2 stars. And before this, people were using Hog Riders because they're a really effective way to get 3 stars. But now that they got hit by that nerf with the giant bombs doing more damage to them, Dragons have sort of made a little bit of a comeback, as well as the Go Wee Wee for Town Hall 9. So Dragons are really effective here, and let me just go ahead and walk you guys through this next raid and sort of walk through what the strategy is for Clan Wars. So in general, with this army composition, you're probably aiming to get 2 stars on a base. It's really unrealistic to get 3 stars unless someone has like no air defense at Town Hall 9, but really in Clan Wars, most people have upgraded their base and they're looking pretty good. So what you're going to want to do to start your raid is drop your heroes and your clan castle. And what you're using these guys for is to clear out some of the junk on the outside. So get rid of stuff like the mines and pumps, the drill, the builder's huts. And the reason you're getting rid of this is because the Dragons are actually pretty stupid. They don't have a favorite target. They sort of just run all around the base. So you want to sort of clear the stuff on the outside so your Dragons have a straight shot to the Town Hall. Alright, so you can see you're going to drop your rage spell right here. You generally want to bring maybe like 2 or 3 rage spells with you, and maybe a lightning spell in case you want to take care of the clan castle troops, but it looks like his Dragons are doing a pretty good job. Second rage spell has gone down, and now that he's reached the Town Hall, the Dragons, again, they do a ton of damage, so they're going to be able to knock out that Town Hall in no time. At this point, he's at 30%, he's got his first star, and now he can just watch his Dragons run around the base, and these guys are pretty much going to be able to destroy everything. Third rage spell is going down. He's almost at 40%. The king is not going to stand a chance. I'm not sure why they're even attacking him, but they're just going to take care of some of these final buildings on the right-hand side. And towards the end, he should have just enough to get that 50% and bring home 2 stars for Clan Wars. So 2 stars is pretty good against a base like this. Good job to Nathan. And this is how the Dragon strategy should be done. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the Dragon Spotlight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any tips or tricks you want to share with Dragons, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. But yeah, that's going to do it, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.